Okay, we're just gonna get started. You guys ready to get started? Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the San Jose State Mock Trial Team's second informational for the 2021 school year. We are really excited to have you guys here and answer any of your questions. This year will be different for everyone given the circumstances. So we ask that you'll be patient with us because we'll be patient with you as far as adjusting to the new normal. And you've probably already seen it, but just so you guys know, this meeting will be recorded for those who can't make it. So we'll start off with introductions. So my name is Nishara Talley. I am a third year. I am majoring in justice studies with a concentration in criminology, and I am minoring in philosophy. And I'll talk a little bit about my mock trial experience. So my first mock trial experience was as a freshman in high school. I went to a program called College Track, and my advisor had put me in the class as an elective. And I honestly hated it. I thought it was boring, too much work, and just too much of a commitment, especially as a freshman in high school, because that's the time where you're like just trying to adjust from middle school. But I still did it, and it wasn't until my first competition that I really fell in love with the courtroom and found my passion for like law and being an attorney. And I met some of the amazing coaches who coached me, who actually be like dropping in for some of our meetings. They're really they're attorneys. They're awesome. They'll be helping us out. But while in high school, I did anything mock trial related that I could get my hands on. I went to a mock trial summer camp at Stanford. I competed in mock trials for an internship I did, and I actually coached a mock trial team for that same program a year after. Then I got to SJSU, where there was no mock trial team, and we'll talk a little bit about that later. But now I'm going to hand it over to the vice president.
Hi, everyone. My name is Leon. I will be your vice president for this year. I'm a fourth-year senior. My major is business administration with a concentration in finance, so kind of boring, to be honest. And my mock trial experience is sort of different. My first taste of mock trial was from 5th grade. We did a case that I will be explaining later. And from there, I was kind of hooked onto mock trial, even though I wasn't an attorney. I was just a witness at that point. Gone on to middle school, we didn't have mock trial. Went on to high school, we didn't have mock trial there either, so it kind of just slipped my mind. I graduated high school, went to De Anza, and guess what? We didn't have mock trial at De Anza either. So come to my transfer year, junior year at San Jose State. Found out there was a mock trial team, joined it, and man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm hooked onto mock trial. So this type of thing really gets you hooked after a while, and I'm really happy that I joined the team and can participate with all of y'all. So next, I'll be handing it off to Mary Ashley, who is our treasurer for this year.
Hi, I'm the treasurer. I'm Mary Ashley. I'm a second year, so I'm technically a sophomore. My major is sociology, and my minor is legal studies. So my experience in mock trials also started in high school. I joined my high school mock trial team, which we traveled and competed in courtrooms. And I've just known I've wanted to be an attorney ever since I was little. So I'm glad that SJ had a mock trial team that we actually all started last school year. And yeah, I was president of my mock trial in high school, and last semester I was captain of defense with Nashara, who was captain of prosecution, I believe. And I'm gonna hand it over to Les.
Hi everyone, my name is Les. I'm an attorney. I'm a coach for the team. I think we'll be inviting some additional coaches to help out. I've been doing mock trials since 2003. Went to Georgetown, did mock trial there, missed it, so I helped start a team at UNLV and coached it for a few years out there, and then came to San Jose, my hometown, finally back in my hometown, and I learned San Jose State didn't have a mock trial team. So we worked together to start one, And I can tell you that I've watched all of the people that are on this board, and they are incredibly talented. You know, for our first year, it's difficult to get something started, but we had a great time and everybody learned a lot. For me personally, the reason why I became a lawyer, and I've reflected on this a fair amount prior to this meeting, is when I was in junior college about to transfer to USC, I learned about the death penalty and that people, innocent people, were routinely getting killed and put to death by a system, in my view, and this is, you know, I understand reasonable minds can disagree, but a system that is set up to punish and sort of prosecute poorer and minority individuals. For some reason, and maybe this is not that controversial, but that kind of stopped me in my tracks. And I was on my way to becoming a doctor, but I decided that I really was passionate about defending people and making sure that the system had checks on it. So I see my role as a lawyer, I police the police. When the police make a mistake, I point it out and I make sure that my client isn't overly punished. My role on this team is really going to be just setting the guardrails. You know, you guys have all the creativity, you guys have all the knowledge, you know, giving you the knowledge will be part of what I do, but the leaders of this team already have a great foundation, and so you guys will train each other. And mainly what I'm asked to do is decide strategy questions, to decide evidentiary arguments, and to give explanations for how some of this stuff plays out in real life. So hopefully I can, you know, not only guide in this role, but one of my other main goals is to take everybody from this team and help guide them through law school and hopefully to a job and a practicing career in the community. So that's my goal for you. I hope to get you into law school, hope to get you to the right career, and give you the best advice that I can give you along the way. Thank you.
All right, now that we've introduced ourselves, we'd like to meet all of you. So if we could just go around. I think there's a wave hand or raise hand gesture somewhere.
I'll go ahead and read off the participant
yeah,
for all y'all.
just say your name, your year, your major, your mock trial experience, and also why you want to join San Jose's mock trial team.
Yeah, I'll just go in alphabetical order. So you guys with those first names, starting with A. Be quick, under feet. So we're going to start with Alexis.
Hi, my name is Alexis. I'm a second year here at San Jose State. I'm also majoring in justice studies with a concentration in criminology. And I don't have mock trial experience, but I do have this, it's called Santa Clara Pure Court. So basically it was like a trial-like experience, but we dealt with like juvenile cases that could lead you to like misdemeanors. So it was just a way of like trial, but instead of like punitive like consequences, it was more like restorative justice. But it was a trial-like experience, but it wasn't mock trial. But yeah, that kind of answers that question. And then I want to join the mock trial team here because I want to go to law school, and I thought this would be a good experience for that. Thank you.
It's a great cause. Thank you, Alexis. We're going to move next to Alina.
Hi, my name is Alina. I'm an incoming freshman, and I'm planning to major in journalism, possibly a minor in photography, and hopefully law too. I do have 3 years of prior mock trial experience back in high school, and I want to join mock trial because I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to minor in photography or law or both. And before we move on, this is the second meeting I've gone to, but it appears to be a repeat of the first meeting.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. So should I?
It's okay.
Is there going to be anything new?
Yeah, it's just the same stuff. We will be releasing the case packet soon, but we'll do that all through email. It's just the same information.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna leave then.
It's good. Have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we're going to move next to Grant.
Hey guys, my name's Grant. I'm going to be a junior transferring from Modesto Junior College. I'm a sociology major, no mock trial experience. I did do a year of debate and I really enjoyed like the competitive aspects of that. So maybe, you know, like this is a little bit like that, I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. And then I want to join mock trial because I have an interest in maybe going to law school. And I think it'd be cool to like start to meet a bunch of other people who maybe are going on that same path. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Grant. Jessica, you're up.
Hi guys, my name is Jessica. I am a transfer this year from Chabot College in Hayward. My major is Justice Studies with a concentration in criminology. I have no mock trial experience and the reason why I want to join is because I'm interested in maybe going to law school, and I'm also interested in like networking with you guys and seeing if it's maybe a possibility for me.
Thank you, Jessica. And I always like to say anything's possible. So we're going to move next to, I hope I pronounced this right, Keon.
Yeah, that's perfect. My name's Keon Asari. I'm currently a freshman. My major is finance, like Leon, and I don't have any mock trial experience, but I have 2 years of parliamentary debate experience and also 2 years of MUN, Model United Nations. And I want to join mock trial because I've always been interested in law and politics, and I want to go to law school.
Great. Thank you, Keon. Nice to see a fellow finance major in here. We're going to move next to Sadhana.
Hi, my name is Sadhana, and I'm a sophomore this year, and my major is software engineering. I did mock trial for all 4 years of high school, and the reason I wanted to join is I just missed it. I felt like mock trial was like a super, like, I don't know, really shaped my high school experience, and I made a lot of friends, so I wanted to extend that into college, hopefully.
Great. Thank you, Sadhana. We're going to move next to Sarah.
Hello, I'm Sarah, and I am a third-year student studying accounting with a minor in computer science. Not totally related, but one thing that I really enjoyed was tax. So I thought maybe learning more about law and possibly attending law school might be something I might enjoy in the future. I don't have any mock trial experience. The only thing that I have done in high school is take a speech class.
Thank you, Sarah. I mean, speech is always a good skill to have. We're going to go to Maritza now. Maritza, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. So we are jumping the list up a little bit because I skipped one by accident.
Yes, hi, sorry, my audio was acting up a little bit. Hello?
Hello. We're doing introductions, so if you could say your name, your year, your major, your mock trial experience, and why you want to join San Jose's mock trial team.
Okay, so my name is Maritza, and I am a 5th year. I am currently on my last semester, majoring in justice studies. I don't actually have any mock trial experience, but I currently work at a law firm, so I have like actual trial experience, like civil trial experience. And then I just feel like joining the mock trial would be very interesting, and I feel like it would essentially help me in my future career, as I do want to pursue a career in law.
Great, thank you, Maritza. We're gonna move to Chelsea now.
My camera on, but I'm Chelsea. I'm a 4th year. I'm a philosophy major and I'm minoring in legal studies. I don't have any mock trial experience, but it's always been something that I've been really interested in, and I heard about it in high school but never actually joined. And when I got it into San Jose State, there was no mock trial team, so I just kind of waited, joined the sorority, and then I found out about this mock trial team over the summer, and I was like, I have to at least try my last year. So now I'm here. Yeah.
Great, thank you. And we're going to go to Taylor now.
Hi, my name is Taylor and I am a senior, and my major is political science with a minor in legal studies. In high school, I did mock trial for 3 years and then kind of fell off my senior year. And then I came to San Jose State and they didn't have a team, so I just waited. And then, so I'm studying for the LSAT right now, so I plan to take it in November. So I just want to, join because I miss it.
Great, thank you for joining, and good luck on your LSAT from an October test taker.
Oh, thank you.
I think I skipped one too. There were a couple stragglers heading in on the last minute. Did I miss anyone? Okay, looks like I did not. I'm so sorry. A mess right now. There we go.
So who in here wants to go to law school? You guys can do the raise hand little gesture if you guys could. And I'm pretty sure we've heard most of you, or if not all of you, wants to go to law school. This is a really good program to prepare yourself for law school. As Les has explained, mock trial, or I don't know if he's explained actually, but mock trial helps you with court procedures that law school won't prepare you for. Yeah, so this is a really good program, and you get to connect with other students who are also interested or in the same pathway as you. And overall, it will help you as you get older for your career and go into law school.
Can I add to that just a little bit? Maybe I should give this explanation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for instance, what you're going to learn in law school is the rules of evidence, that certain things are not relevant and therefore they don't get to come into evidence. But what you won't learn is the mechanics of how to keep things out, or how to put things in, or how to enter a document into evidence, or how to cross-examine a witness. Those are things that you will never learn in law school, because law school is not set up for you to learn that unless you do mock trial in law school. So if you do this program, I am confident, I can't guarantee, but I would guarantee that you will basically ace your evidence exam. Evidence is one of the core classes that everybody in law school has to take in order to graduate. It's also one of the core competencies for the multi-state bar exam, which every state requires, and it's one of the core competencies for the individual state bar exam. So this foundation in evidence and how you'll learn it from a practical standpoint and from a theoretical standpoint. So this knowledge that you're going to learn here will carry through your entire career, even when you're a lawyer.
All right, thank you, Les. So I'm going to be talking more about exactly what mock trial is at San Jose State. Mock trial at San Jose State competes under the American Mock Trial Association, or AMTA for short. Typically every year we are given a case packet, which includes everything from affidavits, the evidence, and the stipulations between the two parties. Now, using this information, both the prosecution and the defense, or the plaintiff and the defendant, will create their own story of what occurred and what transpired into their themes to try to tell their own story. And you do this by using your witness during direct examinations and cross-examinations. And you tell your story within your opening and closing statements. So Les kind of went over this, but mock trial does prepare you for law school by helping you learn courtroom procedure. You can't just enter the well without permission or say objection just because you don't like the question. There has to be a reason you're objecting. You also learn how to work as a team collaboratively, and you learn how to think quickly on your feet, especially in mock trial. Finally, you also learn how to read a case packet and create an argument from that case packet.
So I'll be talking a little bit about the mock trial history of SJSU, or at SJSU. And like many of you guys know, last year was our first year. Our staff advisor, who's not here today, but her name is Rebecca Chan, she gathered some students together for a meeting about creating a mock trial team here. And Les volunteered to be our coach. And we didn't have a full team at first. You know, you need 8 to be recognized, I think, as a club at SJSU, and the same to be recognized as a team for AMTA. So, and it was just because so many people weren't consistent. We were still kind of recruiting at that time, like October, November, while other schools were memorizing their lines, you know, and we only had one team. Most schools have a prosecution and a defense team, but we were doubling up on roles. I found out the day before competitions that someone was sick, and I had to like be an attorney for both prosecution and defense. So I had to memorize lines, and it was just a lot. But this year we're doing what we can to make sure that things like that don't happen in the future. But, you know, we did great. We went to regional competitions in Fresno. We were put on ballots. We won Best Witness our first year, which is a huge accomplishment, you know, and we really had a great time and got to know each other outside of our meetings as a team. And something that I do want to try differently this year is kind of building that team bond before competitions so that we're all close and comfortable with each other. And, you know, not only does this make the experience better, like you get lifelong friendships out of this, but also it makes our performances better as well if we're all, you know, collectively a team. Yeah, so last year was our trial run. You know, we learned a lot from our mistakes, but I'm just really excited for this year and what we have to come. What there is to come for this year.
And I do see 2 hands raised. We'll go ahead and go over to Q&A in a couple slides. So don't you guys worry.
So I'll also be talking a little bit about our expectations and commitment. Like I said, last year was kind of a roller coaster. And that's because we didn't have people that were truly committed. And in order to avoid that from happening, we do want to be clear about our expectations starting from today. So at the bare minimum, the first semester, we will be meeting once a week, and second semester twice a week once we get closer to competitions. In addition to meetings, we do expect you to be working with your partner. So if you're a witness, working with your attorney, or your attorney working with your witness, just so that you're familiar with each other when you present, so that's not conversation-like and you know what you're saying when you get on the stand. And also be prepared for potential emergency meetings. These are very unlikely to happen, but say someone drops out the day before and we need to like quickly rearrange our team, that's the only case. That's most likely the only case scenario where we'll call a meeting the day before, but just so that you guys know, be prepared for that. And meetings will be virtual. So I understand that life happens and, you know, things are kind of crazy right now. So if you are unable to make a meeting, just make sure that you email me or any of the board members. Once we start our group, once we like have our team together for auditions, we will start a group me. So you can message it in the group me, or you can message us privately. It doesn't matter. We just want you to let us know. And the last thing we're going to be trying for this year is that if you miss more than 3 meetings a semester, it may result in your position being filled by someone else, just because it's kind of a sign to us that you're not taking it seriously. And there could be someone else that's really committed and really knows the casework and wants your position. So it's just not fair to them. But yeah, like I said, I know things are crazy right now, but communication is key. You know, just let us know. You won't be kicked off the team for anything, but you know, you just can't leave us in the dust.
Yeah, basically be reasonable. If you have COVID, then we understand if you miss meetings, but if you know, have not a good excuse, and that's something we'll talk about.
So you guys can, do you want to go through this?
I was talking about someone else, my bad.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, do you want me to do?
No,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
oh,
that's yours, Ashley. I was addressing something else.
it's okay. So you guys get to mark your calendars. You can take a screenshot of this. We will be sending this through the email. These are just the important dates that we have planned out. They are subject to change, but for right now, I think they're good. So this is our second informational meeting, which is August 20th. The audition signups will be released in the email. We have that planned for August 23rd, but yeah, we might do it tonight actually or tomorrow. Just keep it posted, and we'll keep you guys posted also. We will be doing an opening statement and examination crash course. So for you guys' auditions, you will need to be doing an opening statement and a cross examination. We will be doing a crash course on that on August 27th at 6 p.m. For those who need help, it'll be a little workshop. Audition signups will be closed September 5th, and that will be before 12 a.m. Audition, attorney, witness, and witness assignments will be released September 6th at 10 p.m. Audition week will be September 16th through 23rd, and those are the slots you guys will be able to fill. The team pairings will be announced September 25th, and the casework begins on October 1st. Keep in mind that our competition will typically start end of January, if I'm not mistaken, and beginning of February. So if you guys can just get a foreshadow of how long our whole program will last for, and yeah.
Great, and my kind of favorite part, one I've been looking forward to, announcing our audition case. Some of you who've watched our YouTube video have already had spoilers already, but our audition case for this year will be People v. Donovan. I'm not sure if any of you have worked this case before, but this is a case about removal of traffic signs and how they can lead to an involuntary manslaughter charge. We'll be sending out the case packet shortly after this meeting, and you'll find out more about the witnesses, the evidence, and the defendant, Chris Donovan. So now we'll move to the Q&A portion. This is the time for you guys to ask questions to us. If you have any questions about mock trial and whatnot. Just go ahead and raise your hand if you do have a question, and if not,
you can just say it too if you don't want to like raise your hand.
Just to make sure we don't talk over anyone, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I have 3 hands here. The first one I see is Sadana.
Sorry, I raised my hand for the law school portion. I think it's still, the law school question, I think it's still.
I can lower it for you. All right, Keon, I think you're up next for your question.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's also for the law school thing too. Let me.
Okay, we get it. You guys all want to go to law school. It's fine.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I hate Zoom does that. Like it keeps the hand raised for a while.
Hey, maybe he wants a high five. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to move on to Sarah.
I have a question about when do we usually meet? Like what day and what time? Or is there no set day?
Yeah, so when we have a potential set group, we're going to be taking a poll just to see what everyone's availability is. But we're most likely, as of now, we're going to be meeting on Thursdays at 6 p.m. unless that doesn't work for the majority of the team. But just for now, keep that day and time open. But if it doesn't work, we'll change it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Alexis, you're up.
Okay, so I found out about this from actually Mary Ashley. We have like a legal studies class together. So I don't know how you guys would contact me. So should I just type in my like email and then that'll be okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
well,
there's,
I do. Oh, go ahead, Leon.
yeah, there's actually an email list that all of you guys should join if you haven't already. We'll be sending out the case packet through that email list. It's on the next slide, so just stick around for a bit.
Okay.
Good question, thank you.
Any more questions?
Do we have any more? I think, Sarah, you have your, unless you have a second question.
Oh no, I just forgot to take it down.
You love Zoom, huh? Questions, going once.
I have a question. How do the auditions work? How does that work?
Ashley?
So for the auditions, we will be doing, like Leon mentioned, People versus Donovan. So it is a case. It should be no longer than 20, 30 pages. And it just has affidavits, evidence, and all that good stuff. And you will be making an opening statement from it and also an examination. So you'll get to pick a witness to examine, cross-examine, and direct examine. And if you guys don't know how to do that, like we said, we'll be doing workshops and crash courses to help you guys out. And when we release the case packet, we will also release a sign-up sheet for the auditions and time slots. And yeah, the auditions will be through Zoom. Me and the executive board, as well as our attorney coach, will be watching and judging, and we will console and fit everyone into a defendant or a witness role.
Thank you.
No problem. I think that's it for questions.
Yep. Do we have any more? Is there anything in the chat? Because I can't see the chat.
Check.
There's nothing in the chat.
All right. Well, in that case, thank you all for coming. Follow our Instagram and Twitter because we will be publishing information on there. And excuse me. Go ahead and subscribe to our email list here if you haven't already. We will be sending out our case packet probably sometime by 10 p.m. tonight via that email list.
If not, early morning tomorrow.
So if there's no other questions, go, you guys have a great rest of your day. And I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. And don't forget that our opening statement or our opening, closing, and examination workshop is next week, same time. It will be recorded for those who cannot attend.
It was nice to meet all of you. Bye.
Thank you for coming.
And board, I think we're going to stick around.
That's good.
Thank you. You guys have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.